Hello, my beautiful pianists. Today we are going to be playing our ninth piece, September, which is in the key of A flat major. And from here on out, our key signatures are going to get easier and easier. We are going to be subtracting a flat every week. Last week we were in the key of C sharp major, which is the most difficult of all the key signatures, but you can also call C sharp major D flat major, in which case we would have had 5 flats. And today we're going to have 4 flats because we have subtracted one from last week. We have B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. We are in the time signature of 4/4, which of course means we have 4 beats per measure and a quarter note gets a beat. I did not give you a suggested BPM for this piece. All right, so let's get started here. I'm going to play it through twice for you, once with the vocals, which are optional of course, and then once without the vocals. I have a dream, every night it's the same. What does it mean? Tell me. Unresolved trauma from my childhood, it seems. Take a deep dive into my subconscious. If you survive, you'll be my best friends. We will live happily ever after. I will reflect your face in my hands. I have a dream. Every night it's the same. What does it mean? Tell me. Unresolved trauma from my childhood, it seems. Take a look at yourself in the mirror. Honestly, do you love who you see? Shouldn't cast stones inside of glass houses. You shouldn't cast your finger at me. Every day is blue. What am I to do? Every day is blue. I like it that way. I have a dream. Every night it's the same. What does it mean? Tell me. All right, so that is with vocals, and now I will play it to you without vocals for those of you that are just playing the piano and not trying to do both at the same time. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. last note in this because it's supposed to be a little abrupt fall off the cliff ending there. So there's nothing especially notable in this score, actually, nothing really to look out for. The form is relatively straightforward. There is a repeat of the first section. So you play it up till measure 32, then you go back, play it again, and then you play it through the end. But I didn't use any crazy repetitions in this one. All right, so now let me play you the two hands so you can see what it looks like on the keyboard. So this is a little bit lower than we have been. We are starting on A flat 2 on the piano. One, two, three, four. I have a dream. Every night it's the same. What does it mean? Tell me. Unresolved trauma from my childhood, it seems. So you've got that walking down bass in the pinky, right? So you've got inversions here, so you can get that continuous descending bass line here, which I just kind of like that. Sounds nice and jazzy. All right, and then we get to Take a Good Look. So now we're at measure 17. Take a good look into my subconscious. If you survive, you'll be my best friend. So now we've switched from a 1, 2, 3, 4 to a quarter, half note, quarter pattern, rhythmic pattern in the left hand. So it's a little bit more complex just to switch it up a little bit. We will live happily ever after. I will reflect your face in my hands. Then it repeats the same way. And then on the second time through, we continue to the second part, which goes, every day is blue. What am I to do? Every day is gray. I like it that way. I have a dream. Every night it's the same. What does it mean? Tell me. All right. And, well, one thing that I should point out actually in the score, which is a little bit tricky if you haven't seen it before, is these enharmonic notations. So if you look at, for example, the score starting at measure 33, you get C flat. Which, what is that, right? C flat, there's no black key between C and B. So if you have C flat, it's really B natural, right? So the reason that I wrote it C flat is because we already have a B flat in this key signature. So rather than disrupt the B flat, I decided to use a C flat rather than a B natural and then having to use a B natural and a B flat in one measure. That would be more complicated. So that's what that is about. So if you see a C flat or an F flat, that becomes a B natural or an E natural. All right. So now let's do the right hand. So again, you've got the melody line in the voice following the melody line in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a dream. Every night it's the same. What does it mean? Tell me. Unresolved trauma from my childhood, it seems. Take a deep dive into my subconscious. If you survive, you'll be my best friend. That's probably the most difficult part in this whole right hand. So the fingering that I'm using there is 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. But you could use any number of things there, right? Actually, go over with 3, because then you have enough fingers to grab the next section. So do 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3. All right, try that. Face in my hands. Then it repeats, and then our last section is every day is blue. What am I to do? Every day is gray. I like it that way. And then we modulate. I have a dream. Every night it's the same. What does it mean? Tell me. And obviously I just jumped down with the vocals because it was getting a little bit high for me, but if you have a soprano voice, you can continue up and keep it as written. The only other things that might be difficult in this piece are the ties. You know, if I haven't explained this before, when you have a tie, you hold it for the rhythmic value of all of the notes added up. So you just press the note down once, you press the quarter note, but then you hold it for an additional 8 beats. So altogether, you're holding that note for 9 beats. You're holding it for the value of the quarter note, and then you're holding it for the value of the 2 whole notes that it's tied to. All right, I think that's everything in this score. Everything else is pretty much straightforward. So there you have it. We've made it through. We've made it over the mountain, and now we're pretty much going downhill from here. Of course, we're going to continue to add other key signatures into our potential pool for our chord progressions. But from here on out, the key signatures are going to get easier and easier. I did make each piece longer and more complex, generally speaking, so you are getting harder with each passing month, but the key signatures are going to be a lot less challenging from here on out. So congratulations for making it over that big hump with our C sharp major. All right, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful time playing this piece. And of course, happy practicing. Let me know if you encounter any problems, or if you want to send me any recordings of you playing or playing and singing as you work on this piece. I would love to hear those. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Happy practicing. Bye.